Good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Everyone is in the house. Who is in the house? I'm here today. Wisdom and advice is here this evening. Who is joining me today? Who is joining me today? I am here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm here this evening. Good evening. I'm here. I'm waiting. You're gonna join me today. Today we are going to talk about behavior. We are going to talk about behavior today. I'm coming. Today we're going to talk about behavior. So, good evening, everyone. Our behavior is also important when we talk about behavior. As we, the children of God, we should have good behavior. So that's what we are going to talk about this evening. So, as we the children of God, our behavior will also draw us closer to our destination. Our behavior will also help us. We also love people, make people to help us. By behaving good to people, it's also a good thing that we have good behavior. So, when we are children of God, because we are created in the image of God, God does not have bad behavior. So God have good behavior. So we should have good behavior. We should be well behaved, no matter what. No matter the area we are living, every area we are living, we should be well behaved. We should have good character, good notice. People should notice us with a good thing, People should notice us in good thing. People should know us with good behavior. With good behavior. With the things that we do, the nice things. This woman is nice. This man is nice. This man is kind. This woman is kind. It's a good name. We should also have good behavior, good character. Okay. Good behavior and good behavior matter a lot. It matters a lot for the image of God. Because we are created in the image of God. We are God's image. We should also have good behavior. Because our God has good behavior. He doesn't have any bad behavior. So, we should learn from him having good behavior, good character. In anywhere we are, in any area we are living, we should always try to be kind to people, try to have good behavior, good character, no matter what. That will also help us to our destination. That will also draw us closer to our helper by having good behavior, by having good character. It's also good for us. So that's what we are going to talk about this evening. Good behavior. What is your behavior? Do you behave good? Do you behave nice to people? Do you behave kind? Are you kind? Are you your character? Because good behavior matters a lot. It matters for both men and women. In other way, in a native tradition in Africa, they said it's always woman that should learn how to behave well, how to have good behavior. No, it's for the both men and women to be having good behavior, to have good character, to be well trained, at home. Mothers, fathers should learn how to train children with good behavior, with good characters. Because our behavior started from the kids, from when we are kids, from when we are small. That is where our behavior started. So our parents should lecture children, especially children that are growing nowadays. The parents should lecture them and teach them how to be well behaved. Because so that when they grow up, it will help them in their future. To help them in their future. It should help them in their future. So that is what we are going to talk about. Behavior. We are going to talk about behavior. So, which parents we should learn children how to grow well, to be behaving well. Because character starts from when we are little. Good evening, sir. Good evening, you are welcome. Do you speak English? In this channel we speak English. You understanding my English? Huh? Understanding my English or not? I speak English. I ask you, do you understand my English? Huh? Okay. So this channel is wisdom and advice. So that is the title of this channel. Sometimes we talk about wisdom, sometimes we talk about advice. So today we are going to talk about behavior. Behavior that we should learn how to behave cool. People, that is what we are going to say today. So our behavior matter a lot. As the image of God, we should have good behavior, good notice. People should notice us with good things that we are doing. It matters a lot. Is kind. This woman is kind. This girl is kind. This boy is kind. These children, they are kind. It's a good name. It's very good for us to have a good behavior and a good character. Grow up in a home where there is respect. We should learn how to respect each other. We should learn how to respect the elderly one, those who are elderly, who are senior to us. Children should learn how to respect their senior. We should learn how to have good behavior, good characters. Women should know how to cook. They should know how to cook when they are small, from the age that is supposed to learn how to cook. Women, learn your children how to cook. Teach them how to cook. Teach them how to cook, because when they grow up, it will help them. Because you are not going to motherly them until when they are old. You are going to motherly them to the stage of 18 years. And from 18 years, when they are adult, then they are now on their own. They cannot choose whatever life they want to live. So, train your how to cook. Teach them how to wash. Teach them how to wash clothes. Teach them how to wash their house. Very, very important. They should learn it, because that is our behavior started when we are a kids. So parents, train your children well how to be. Let them have human respect. Let them know what to do at home and what to do outside. Behavior matters a lot. Behavior is more important. We should learn how to behave well. When we are in the public place, we should learn how to behave well. Men and women, learn how to behave well. Do not misuse yourself in the public. Do not misbehave yourself in the public. Because you never can tell who you're gonna be tomorrow. You don't know as you are misbehaving yourself now that there are internet everywhere, there are script for who record everything, that every moment that everybody does. You may misbehave yourself, someone will copy it and bring it out in the media. It will spoil your name. It will spoil who you're gonna be in future. It will spoil so many things in you. So, learn how to behave well. Our behavior is important. We should have a good notice. We should learn a good behavior, a good character. Teach children. If you are men who have children, women who have children, teach your children how to respect people, how to have a good behavior, a good name, a good notice. Discipline your children. Wherever they go wrong, let them know that they are wrong. Do not join your children when they hammer. Correct them and discipline them and make them know that what they did is wrong. They are growing by that. So for we who have already been grown as we are, we can still change our behavior. Some of us were trained up by our parents in this way, by not teaching us a good behavior. But that doesn't mean we should let it like that. We will also have to straighten up ourselves by correcting ourselves. Brother, sister, do you have bad behavior before? You can correct it by yourself now. Auntie, do you have bad behavior before? You can correct it by yourself now. Correct your behavior to be a good behavior. Start building it from today. Because a good behavior is very good. It will lead you to your path of destiny. It will lead you to the path of your helper. Start correcting yourself. Are you someone who always, when you get angry, you always insult people with different types of words out of your mouth? Start correcting yourself. Are you someone who doesn't respect anybody? Start correcting yourself. Are you that person who does not know how to cook? Start correcting yourself. There are many ways you will use to correct yourself. If you are an adult, you do not know how to cook, and you are ashamed of yourself, you can go to the YouTube, the internet, the YouTube channel, everything is there. How to cook different type of things. Even how to bake different type of things that you don't know. All of them are there. You can learn from there and start doing it by yourself and start teaching and start learning how to cook. Are you an adult? You does not know how to wash house, or you do not know how to wash plates. They are all in the internet. They are all in the YouTube channel. You can start it from there. Put it, and then you start learning it and training your character to be a good character. Even if you doesn't know how to respect someone, they are all in internet. You can start by there, studying it yourself and learning it yourself. How to be a good housewife is there in the YouTube. How to respect a husband is there in the YouTube. Husband, how to respect wife is there in the YouTube. How to take care of children is there in the YouTube. Everything is in the internet. How to build up a good behavior, they are there. It's not still over for the adults. Those who are adults. Our behavior, we can still correct them. We can still build our behavior if we want to. If we want to have a good behavior, a good copy, a good name, we can still build it if we want to. So, not say that you are now old or you are now grew up. Na so I be, na so my character you be. No be so your character be, brother. Change am though. Sister, no be so your character be. You go change am. Change am to good character. Okay? You don't have to bear that name. Na so my character be. Na so I be. No, not be so you be. God does not create you like that to be having bad character and bad behavior, because God does not have bad character. He doesn't have bad behavior. You are the image of God. So you can correct yourself to have good behavior, a good name, how to respect people, how to learn how to be patient, not too much harsh. Some people are so harsh. Any small words you will just spark. Any small words you will just spark. So you have to learn it. Learn a good character. Don't always spark every time when someone said offensive words. Offensive words. Any offensive word someone said to you, you just spark once. It's not still good. That kind of behavior can drive away your blessing. That kind of behavior can drive away your destiny. Because by sparking always all the time, at the time someone just tell you offensive words, every time you begin to say can drive away your lucky. So you have to learn that also. Learn how to be calming down yourself. I know there's nobody who does not get angry. We get angry, but it's not going to be always all the time. Angriness always all the time is no more angriness. That's become a sickness. Someone who is always angry all the time with expensive words. Anytime someone offer on expensive words to the person, it begin to spark. It's no more. Good evening, brother.
Good evening, sister.
I am Juliet. So, I can see your name, Camonia. Okay.
Na limonia.
Eh?
Na limonia. No be only catimonia.
Okay. Oh, sorry. So, today topic I talk about behavior. That is character. Okay. So as I was saying before our brother joined us. So when you always be sparking, when someone say expensive words to you, always all the time you are always angry. It's no more anger. Okay? Don't always be angry every time when someone say expensive words to you. Let it not be always. Let it be sometimes. When it is sometimes, that is anger. But when it become always, that is no more anger. That become a sickness. Because it's not a sickness to that person that the person will always be sparking every time. So you have to correct that behavior. because God is slow in anger. So with the image of God, we also be slow in anger. If the God, the creator who creates you, is always sparky, always angry every time, we will have all perished. Oh? So he is not always angry with everything we do. That is why we are still here. That is why the world is still existing. So, with the image of God, the Creator, we should always learn from our Father also, and slow in anger, just as our Father God is slow in anger. We should always be slow in anger also. It is more better because the Creator slow in anger. So the image of the Creator should also be slow in anger. So there are many types of behavior that we need to correct as the image of God. Many types of behavior. We call ourselves Christians. We behave like unbelievers. In fact, unbelievers is even more better than those who call themselves Christian. Okay? They say they believe in God. They say they serve the living God, but their behavior, the way they behave, the sinners who have not even known God does not behave that way. So we should always learn how to behave well. When we call ourselves the image of God, when we call ourselves the servant of God, when we call ourselves whatever things of God we call ourselves, our behavior mattered first. It matters a lot for people. Okay? Because through that behavior is where people will not like you. It's where people will not like to serve the God you are serving. God bless you. God bless you also. God bless you. Okay? So, as we call ourselves that name, you said, I am a Christian. You call yourself a Christian. If you really know, some of us, sometimes we call ourselves Christian. We don't even know the meaning of that Christian. We just say it in our mouth. When you call yourself Christian, you need to be humble. Let's talk about the behavior of the Christian now. Humbleness. You have to respect. Kind. Slow in anger. Those are the people who call themselves Christian. They should have. Okay? If you say you are a Christian or you serve God, whatever, whether you are a Muslim or whatever religion you call yourself, you serve God. As far you said it's the Creator you are serving, the one who creates you, is the one you believe on. So you should wear the armor of that God. You should learn from the God you are serving by having a good behavior, a good character. Good character. Know the words that you will say out from your mouth. Do not say a harmful words to people. When you know that words is going to be harmful to that person, know the kind of words that came out from your mouth. Always respect people no matter what their situation is. It should be respected. Humble yourself in the midst of people. That doesn't mean that you should be hungry. I don't say that if you are a Christian, you are hungry, it's not good. No. I'm just saying that if you serve God, you wear the image of God. You wear the armor of God. Whatever religion you are, as far you believe God, Always be slow in anger. It's not everything you spark. It's not every word someone said to you that gets you annoyed. But when you are angry, always control your anger. Sometimes anger can lead someone to where he does not expect. And then he finds himself there and begin to say, God, why? That is why we should always control our anger. Sometimes when we are hungry, we can undo, and that is not good. It can lead us to the place we did not expect to be. Anger can cause so many things in someone's life. Good character, good behavior is what I'm talking about this evening. Let's learn good behavior. Let's correct ourselves. Let's correct our behavior. Let us have a good name. This woman is kind. This man is kind. These children are very obedient. They are very respectful. Brother Tono, welcome this evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm talking about behavior this evening. Our topic today is behavior. How do we... Hello, Brother Tono. Hello. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing what I'm saying, Brother Tono? So, we are talking about behavior this evening. Okay, thank you very much for hearing. How do we behave? We should be well behaved. We should be well behaved. Our behavior matters a lot. We should learn how to respect people no matter what, no matter who they are. We should be slow in anger. It's not everything that people say to us expensive words doesn't mean we should be sparky every time. Anyone who is always angry every time, that is no more a anger, that is a sickness. Because our God is very slow in anger. Our God, our does not spark every time. If we do spark every time, we would have been existing today. But because he's slow in anger, he had a very good behavior. That is why we are still existing today. So we, the image of God, that we are the hammer of God, we should learn from our Father, the Creator. We should be slow in anger. God respects us so much. He respects us so much. That is why he values us. He values everybody, both the evil one and the good. They are more valuable in his sight. So we, the image of God, we should learn from our Father. We should always respect each other, no matter what. We should train our children a good character, a good behavior. Because charity begins from homes. Children nowadays, we have to train them very well to have a good behavior. Parents, teach your children how to cook. Teach them how to wash plates. Teach them how to wash their house. Teach them how to respect their senior. How to respect human beings. Teach them how to love one another. Teach them how to love their neighbor as themselves. All this you teach your children. Wherever your children did wrong, discipline him for the wrong thing he do, so that next time he will learn and never do that again. Do not pamper your children just because it's the only child you have, or because you suffer before you have that child. Remember, spoil the child and spoil the rod. When you spoil your child when you are old, that child is coming to teach you a lesson. Exactly the thing that you teach that child when you are old. When that child is supposed to be the one taking care of you, then it will be the one teaching you a lesson. Because that is what you teach her or he. That is what he or she is going to do when he grew up. Okay? So, we that are adults, that have already grew up with some bad characters, it's not over for us. We can still correct ourselves to have a good behavior. And how do we correct ourselves? Someone will ask me that. And then I will say to the person, so many ways to correct yourselves. You can start it now if you don't like your behavior, or maybe people have been complaining about your behavior. And then you want to have a good behavior. You do not know how to do it because you have grown and be an adult. I'm not telling you, sister and brother, you can correct that behavior. Are you someone who does not know how to cook and you want to know how to cook? You can go to YouTube channel, type cooking. You will see every type of cooking there. Many types of how to cook, different types of the food you would like to know how to cook. All you have to do is just wash it, and then write it down, go to the market, buy the things, start the practical, and then you see that you cannot know how to cook. Or are you someone who doesn't know how to wash plates? Go to the YouTube channel, you can find it there. Then click on it, and then wash. You see how they wash the plate. And then begin to learn it yourself. You see, you are changing your character into a good character. Or are you someone who doesn't know how to wash clothes? Whereby you wash the cloth, either your husband will say the cloth is not clean, or other people will say this woman don't know how to wash cloth. They are all in the YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel, click how to wash cloth with hand, and then you see it there. You can learn from there and you begin to wash clothes by yourself. Or are you that person who have bad behavior? You don't respect people and you don't know how to correct it. Your husband always said, you don't respect me, you don't call me darling, you don't call me honey, you don't embrace me when I come from work. And you have not done it before. You don't know how to do it. Go to the YouTube channel. Just click it. How to respect your husband at home. You will see it there. Start practicing it. Starting from one day. Your husband will be coming from work. Oh, you are Brazil, oh, darling. You are welcome. You carry this bag. You carry his bag. Your husband will be imagining, my wife changed today. You are just starting. You started to change your behavior to a good behavior. So, are you that person that doesn't know how to plait hair? Maybe you have guests in the house, your children, they are all guests, and you don't know how to plait hair. You want to know how to be plaiting their hair by yourself. Many things, there are so many things that you can build yourself, that you can make yourself to be as a good behavior. Or you don't know how to respect people. You want to learn how to respect people. You can start it by yourself. By washing. moving, they start watching what people, how the people are doing it, how they respect people. Then you will see it. When watching it, then be practicing it yourself. Then you see that your behavior will be changing small, small. It come to the good behavior that you want it to be. It's just like that. Don't say that you are not an adult. You don't know how to change your behavior. That's why I be. That's why I just be. No, you not be like that, brother. You not be like that, sister. You can't be a bad behavior. You can't be a bad character because God who created you does not have bad character. Does not have bad behavior. Not be so you be. No. Not be so you be. Change it. Change it to a good behavior. A good character, a good name. This brother is very kind. This sister is very kind. Oh, these children are very kind. It's a good name. It will help you. It will take you to a place where you do not expect. You will not know that people are watching you. You will know. Because they said, character is like a cloth. You wash the cloth. And when you wash a cloth, you sun it at the sun. And the person that is passing by will see the cloth, will say, oh, this cloth is very, very beautiful. That's how behavior is. Okay? You are not the one to know if your behavior is dirty or if your behavior is clean. It's the people watching you, people listening to you, people you communicate with, those people that's going to tell you if your teeth is smelly or if your teeth is white. So that is how behavior is. So people will be monitoring you, people will be studying you. Your good behavior, your character, your good behavior can help you and take you to be a place that you never expect. Where people will be worshiping you like queens and kings just because of your good character. Just because of your good behavior. Let us behave well as human beings we are. We are human beings. Then we should behave like human beings. Animals behave like animals. Why human? Behave like human. So when we call ourselves human beings, we should not behave like animals. Because animals never behave like humans. Animals, they behave like animals they are. So why we human are not turning ourselves to behave like animals? Animals never turn themselves to behave like humans. Okay? Have you ever seen a dog speaking like human? No. Or have you ever seen a cat speaking like human? No. Have you ever seen any other animals that doesn't speak like human? No. Then why are human barking like a dog? Then why are human doing meow meow like a cat? Why are human practicing what the animal speaks when the animal does not practice what human speaks? So we human beings, let us know that we are human beings. Okay? Let us behave like human that we are. Okay? Because if there wasn't difference between human and animal, I don't think God will have separated. The Creator will have separated. I don't think He will have created animal separate, or He will have created human separate. Okay? Because there is a difference between human being and animal. That is why He separated